It's okay to understand that not every situation can be serious or to the point where you're known as snobbish or selfish, entitled. Just sometimes it comes from different things, like maybe you're a deep thinker, maybe you're just have some qualities about you that um, many don't approve of or understand. So, rather than attacking back or getting offended by this, um, it's a good thing to be, I'm thinking, um, it's a good thing to be not so harsh on people when they come off like this to you. So, some things I have here, I looked up when, say, for example, being labeled as selfish and entitled. That can be hurtful if someone says that to you, but it's important to approach the situation with open communication. And here are some steps to consider. Reflect on the feedback. Say, for example, me personally, I accept feedback from those that I am around, that I feel comfortable with, that I can be myself and explain my point of views. And they do not, and those that do not agree with my point of views, do not bash me or cut me off per se. And we can talk about things in that we both disagree on in respectable manners. You know what I'm saying? In calm, respectable manners. Sometimes it can get up heated, but we respect each other to the utmost. And so those are the type of people that are honest and speak their mind and allow me to speak my mind. And so when they give advice, I take heed and say, what am I doing that I can come off being selfish, snobbish, or like an entitled person? And so, and that's the part about where they say reflect on the feedback. See if there's any truth to the accusation. So if you can interact with the person and understand why do they perceive you this way, and they can give you some detailed feedback of why they feel this way, why they feel you are this way. uh, Consider the different perspectives. It says try to see the situation from another person's point of view. Understanding their perspective can help you grasp why they feel you are acting selfish or entitled. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything they say, but empathy can facilitate better communication. Instead of brushing them off and say, I'm not this way, I don't know what you're talking about. Um, Sometimes we have to drop that ego, drop that pride, and just open up and say, why? Oh, why do you feel this way? I can understand that. I understand that. I agree with that. No, I don't agree with that because blah 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 blah. And y'all can have, it's so beautiful when you can have a decent conversation without somebody just whoosh, blowing you off and walking away and stomping away and like I don't know, that those type of things makes no sense to me. The next one, it says self-reflection. Engage in honest and self-reflection. Ask yourself if there are patterns of behavior that may be perceived as selfish or entitled. Consider whether there are changes you can make to improve how you interact with others. And I'm always looking for ways to improve. I love learning. And if I find something that I can improve with, that can make someone else feel better or make me feel better, I'm all for it. Again, they mentioned open communication. I mentioned that when they talk about calm and open. With the person who made the accusation, share your perspectives and feelings while actively listening to theirs. Don't just dismiss them. Like, seriously, listen to them. I know it's hard to do sometimes, depending on, our different personalities. Some of us have the personalities of, I can't listen to other people. It's all about me. It's all about my way or the highway. If they can't understand it, forget them. I don't, I don't like that, but I'll listen to you for a little bit, and try to understand. But most times, if you feel that way, you're not going to explain your position on that, on your perspective. If you feel as though once someone points something out to you, it's okay to apologize and have amends. If you recognize that your behavior has been selfish or entitled, considering offering a sincere apology. Acknowledge your mistakes and express a willingness to make amends or work on improving your actions. I see this a lot in the work environment where it's hard for people to admit their mistakes. It's hard for people to say sorry and not blame someone else or practice that deflection method. Is because of this person or that person or the stress or the workload or whatever. They blatantly made a mistake. You caught them in the mistake, but they won't apologize. I don't know. The only thing I could say from experience is it feels so good when you make a mistake and you can say, I'm sorry about that. I can do better next time, or next time I'll look at this or that and try to, and I'll correct it. I'm glad this happened so that I am more aware the next time this mistake come up. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to hurt anything. It's just, I don't know, about respect, I guess. And always seek, it's a good thing to try to seek feedback from others. If you're unsure about whether accusations are valid, consider seeking feedback from other people you trust. I mentioned that in the beginning. They may provide valuable insights into your behavior, and you help gain a more comprehensive understanding, because none of us are perfect, right? None of us are perfect. And if we know how certain things were built and how certain things in the past were made and taught us to think, we can understand others and how they come about to think about different things and their actions and the way they do things. It's just that if they are unwilling to change, which anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, that's when it becomes a problem where you have to set your boundaries. Behavior changes. If you identify areas where you can improve, commit to making changes in your behavior, demonstrating a genuine effort to be more considerate and empathetic can help rebuild trust. Learn and grow. That's a beautiful one for every day. Always learning, always growing. Use the experience, good, bad, and ugly experiences, as an opportunity for personal growth. Reflect on what you've learned from the situation and how you can continue to develop as an individual. All relationships, I realize, that has helped me a lot by making mistakes. Making mistakes in the work environment, making mistakes in intimate relationships, making mistakes as a mom, making mistakes as a wife. That did nothing for me but help me grow. By making mistakes, I learn from my mistakes and just try to grow from them. So in the end, it says, remember that everyone makes mistakes and personal growth is a continuous process. It's okay to acknowledge areas where you can improve and work towards becoming a better communicator and more considerate individual. Good luck.